Shy of the 20.
19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Steelers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Steelers.
They give up the middle to Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
He was brought down.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's Johnson again on second down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on second and 2, it's now third and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10.
First down.
Rodgers now to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon.
His kick is good.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, Soko. Go. 11, take right open. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Soko, it's hot. Hey, kill. Go, let's go. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Go.
Lawrence. We'll get this out to Tootin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
11, take right open. Go, let's go.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Lawrence. This will be caught once again by Brown. A minimal gain as we tip down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
11. Hey, Ginger, check. Go. 13, loop. Check. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Sink right. Hey, kill. 30 left.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Rodgers going to throw. Caught by Wilson. And he's taken down, but not before before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Here's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So no gain on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Rodgers to throw once more. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Running left, it's Warren. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Wide open receiver complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. So the completion good for just 3. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Calvin Austin from 8 yards out. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And running with power here. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Sync right.
Lawrence will throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
30 left. Hey, go, go. Go, go. Son.
And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd down and 6 now.
258. Hey, 88.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
319.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he finds Austin complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal of 31.
Boswell's kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Chris Boswell
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Kill. Hey, Lion. Gun. They started to. Hey, I'm gun. 11.
Lawrence going to throw again. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. De'Ami Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jags are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's 17-7.
Makes the score Steelers 17, Jaguars 7.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Now they can't bring him down. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got it at the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding.
And this is caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. De'Ami Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
For the 2-point conversion.
Hey, Kip, sink right. Go, let's go.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9.
Jaguars 15. Cam Little
Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They go to Johnson again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. All around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop him for a loss. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Austin. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also in letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Fred on red.
Now Lawrence to throw. ETN bringing in another one. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Lawrence. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Think right open. Hey, kill. Don't go, let's go.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence.
That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28.
That's another Jaguars first down.
11,
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Sink right. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
30 left.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
now
2.
Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. De'Ami Brown from 19 yards away. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go. Hey, I'm gone. 13 loop.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Breaks through the contact. Pass midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Throwing is Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now he's going to step up and run. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
For the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's second and a couple.
Take right over. 13, Lou. Hey, son. Hey, kill. Go, Riggs.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here.
30 left. Hey, I'm gun. Think right over. Go. Hey.
Again, it's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Think right. Decent 24. 30 left. 11. Go.
Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Keeps the score. Steelers 30. Jaguars 20.
And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
On the give, it's Warren. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren, 26 yards. And the Steelers will add to their 4th-quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. In just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
It's caught at the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Hunter, 75 yards. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth.
Go. Hey, kill. Think right open.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
He'll find Metcalf. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Boswell's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
And they're on 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
It's complete to Brown, right side.
Complete to a gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
11.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomato. 11. 30 left. Hurt. Here we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man, it's Hunter.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll get this off to ETN.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Go, let's go. Hey, Soko. Sink, dirty, Sil.
Back to throw, Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Lawrence.
And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Now Rodgers.
That's caught by Wilson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
That's caught right side. It's Warren. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Rodgers.
That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth.
Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 28-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. These guys running back out of the backfield.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Rodgers to throw.
That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, easy. Ralph. 11, darn. 11, Agate.
Here's Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. And he is out of bounds, so a spectacular start. One play, and they're up past the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Go. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Throwing now, Lawrence. That one complete downfield to Thomas. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On a completed pass, got to get down quickly and call a timeout.
Hey, 11. Sink right. Go. Let's go. Go. 13, Luke. Here we go.
Back to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
3 ticks remain. This is it here.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. 11, Agate. Sink right open. Hey, kill. Go. Silver.
A final shot now for Lawrence. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.